Hey guys, what's going on? Chase here, and I'm playing some NHL 16. Gonna do some GM mode. As you can see, I've got my GM name as my YouTube name. So we're gonna pick a team, and my hometown team is the Boston Bruins, and they're my favorite team. I was gonna pick them, but I don't think I'm going to this time. I think I'm gonna pick a team that's in dire need of some help. They've been playing like crap. I'm not going to pick the Montreal Canadiens. I will never do that. But I am going to pick the... Where are they? No, I won't pick them. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to pick the Arizona Coyotes. Because they have a lot of talent. I'm going to play this on Superstar 8-minute periods. Alright. They have a lot of talent, especially on the defensive end. Oliver Ekman-Larsson, he's a really good player. They could use some depth, though. They're not the greatest in the depth category, so we're going to use the Arizona Coyotes. We're going to keep the salary cap on. Alright. What we're going to do as soon as we get in here is we're going to take a look at the team and assess what they need. And we're going to try and look at the trade block and see if there's anything that will assist us on the block. Whether it be a veteran forward or a young guy that can come in and contribute immediately. So let's check out the team. We'll go to edit lines. Edit lines will be the... No, we're not going to do that. Alright. So right off the bat, I see this is... Of course, this is post-trade deadline too. So we've got Hansel on the front line with Domi and Tanguay. Antoine Vermette with Shane Doan and Anthony Duclair. That's a decent line. See what I mean by though by the bottom line is kind of lackluster with Boyd Gordon, Chip Chura, and Vital. I don't know that there's anybody else. Let's see if if we got a right wing or even a forward of any sort that. No, Martinook. Is the only thing we have. So defensively, we've got Oliver Ekman-Larsson, and then that's really it. We could use some help on the defensive line. And we've only got Mike Smith as a goalie. So I would think to start off, we should be looking for a goalie. Like a fourth liner or third liner to draw. If we can get like a third line right winger, we could drop Sakak like an 80, we'll say an 81, 82 overall right here. We could drop into the third line in the right wing position. We could drop Sakak down, or if we could find a fourth liner like 80, 81, 82 overall, we could always drop him into the fourth line, especially if he's like a veteran, because we want to try to get the young guy Sakak as much playing time as he can, so he can develop, maybe get a little bit better. He might develop into a either a top 9 or a top 6 forward. Sometimes they overachieve. But, you know, where these guys, like this guy right here, Tobias Ryder, he's 22 years old with a green top 6 forward potential. So we're going to want to try to get him some playing time. So even if we had like a, I don't know, like an 80, like Shane Doan's going to retire probably at the end of this year. If we can maybe trade him for some pieces, that'd be good. Because he's what, 38? He's reached his max potential. He's a decent player, but if we can maybe trade him for You know, swap him for like another 84 or something like that, or 83, left winger, center, something worthwhile. So let's go and take a look at. Actually, first, before we do that, let's take a look at the AHL players. Ooh, who's that? Downey? Steve Downey. He's a grinder. Okay. He's a third line guy, so I don't know why they've got him in the AHL. We'll snag him. We'll move him up, and we'll drop. He's a right winger. We'll drop down. Yeah. It seems like a good trade-off. The thing is, see, we've got a lot of third line guys on right wing. We'll add up the lines. I didn't know Shane Doan was a right winger. Well, if that's the case, he's a left-handed shot. He's a right-handed shot. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Let's do this. We'll swap Doan and Tanguay. Tanguay. I don't know. I don't know how he pronounces it. Tanguay, I think. Swap them. That way we've got the right wing on the right-handed shot on the right side and the left-handed shot on the left side. And we're gonna drop Downey right into this position right here. We're gonna sub him into all lines that. And defensively, I didn't really see anybody defensively. Oh yeah. And we'll drop in him. He'll be a good fit there. And he's 30 years old. I mean, he's making money. I don't think he cares much about that afterwards. Defense. Yeah, I don't really see anything else right now that's going to affect anything. So after we Anders Lindback. Let's check the goalies. Dominique, he's 23. If we could get him. How old is Lindback? 27. He's reached his max potential. I'm wondering if we should swap Lindback for the other guy, put Lindback in as the backup role. If we do that, that would give the other guy some playing time, even though it's in the AHL. It would give him some time to develop. Because he's not going to get much time to develop in the NHL behind Mike Smith. Mike Smith's definitely our starter at 85 overall. But he's got high potential as a backup. And he's 23. He could still possibly get to like an 83, 84, maybe 85 overall even, if we can give him some playing time. But we'll see. Well, let's look at free agents, see what there is out there for free agency. Just to, you know, see if there's anything important that we want. Alexander Semin, at 31, he only wants a one year deal. He's a sniper, but he's underachiever. That's for sure. That's for sure. Jan Heda, Eric Cole. Heda wouldn't be a bad pickup because he wouldn't be a great pickup because he's an older guy. Same with Wisnowski. But at 82 overall, might be able to do something with him. I don't know. Let's take a look at the trading block. We'll take a look at what they've got on the block, each of these teams. Tokarski, he's a goalie, so I mean, No, I don't think we really want him. What do the Bruins have? Just draft picks. They want to trade draft picks for players. Okay. Well, yeah, not the Bruins. The Sabres. Buffalo Sabres. Makarov, 22. High potential for a backup. 73 overall. It's not really what we're looking for. More draft picks. McGinn and Sutter. No, I don't think we're looking for either one of those either. The Blackhawks have Leighton and Gustafson. Leighton's an older guy, so I think we're good on those. I don't know why the Avalanche are looking to trade Jerome McGinley, but they are. He's 38, I know, but he's got 2 years left in his contract. He's got a pretty high salary, so maybe that's why. But he wouldn't be a bad pickup. And it would drop some of these other guys if we did pick him up. Let's see what we can. Let's try trading for it and try trading for him and see if we can find something that works. There's 50 and 50, so we need to try to send him a player for this. I can tell you who we're not going to send. We're not going to send. We'll go check. Let's see. Do they want draft picks? They wouldn't mind a second round pick, but that's a lot of value. Our second rounder is going to be pretty valuable too, because our team is not really a contender. We're one of those bottom teams right now. We're in a rebuilding process right now. So our first round pick and our picks are going to be worth a lot more because we're in a rebuilding phase. Let's check skaters matching block. Well, obviously they want Oliver Ekman-Larsson, but who else do they want that we can give them? Someone that's under contract. He's in the CHL, so we can't get rid of him. We could do. Well, let's take a look at what else they've got on the team. That they're only willing to get rid of Boschman. Boschman actually wouldn't be a bad pickup. But how old is he? 35. What does he got left on his contract? 3 years remaining at $4.5 million. I don't think he's gonna last three. He may not last 3 more years, but that might be a decent pickup if we can make it work. So let's take a look and see if we can find a couple of guys that we can trade away to get him. Get them both, actually. Let's see. This would give them a lower end guy that they could deal with, that they could live with. See if we can give him another lower end guy and then give him like a 3rd round pick or something like that. How about... No, we don't want to get rid of Chipchura. Chipchura is our 4th line center. Just looking... How old is this guy? 21, 67 overall. Let's try getting rid of him and maybe like a pick. How about a 3rd? No, that's not going to be enough. I don't really want to get rid of our 2nd round pick this year, but I don't really want to get rid of our 2nd round pick next year either. So let's try adding in a 4th from next year and see if they take that. All right. So they're not interested in that. Let's pull this back a bit. Okay, let's take a look at this again. Maybe we can find another player that's a little bit higher value that we can trade away. Not the Connaughton, but for Hash. Let's see. This guy. This guy could turn into a 7th defenseman. He's 65 overall at 20 years old. Defensive defenseman. Medium potential for it. Let's try this guy. This guy's a little bit more value. Whoop. We'll take this guy off. And then we'll try a 3rd rounder from this year. It's a little different. A little more value. But not too much. That's not going to work, I don't think. The value doesn't look like it's on. So we're going to have to... Looks like we're going to have to trade a 2nd round pick. And I don't know which one's more valuable. This one or that. I think this year's is less valuable from the looks of it. Can't really tell. Actually, let's do this. Obviously, the 1st rounders are going to be more valuable, but it seems like the value on the 2nd rounders is there. But my thing is, I don't want to go too far out. I don't want to be like that guy who says, "Oh, trade you a 2021 1st round pick for so and so." Sure, because most people don't play more than about 5 or 6 years in a GM mode. So what I'm looking to do is kind of keep it within like a 3-year range. So like this plus 2 other years. So like 16, 17, and 18 would be fine, but not 19, 20, 21. And then so on and so forth. So I don't really want to do this because then the value is way higher for them. So let's see if they'll trade away a pick as well. Maybe like a 3rd rounder from this year. Sure. We'll see if they'll do that. Okay, that's fine. Okay. That's fine. That's not a bad... I think that's a good trade, so... We'll try and see... Alright, so let's... Said Tenorti would need to be moved down. I think he's a defenseman. Maybe not. Tenorti... Is he a defenseman? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so we got 7 defensemen. We will send down Tenorti. That will help bolster the defense on the AHL team. And let's take a look at right wingers now. We can probably move... No, we're not going to move Sakak down. Although the playing time in the AHL would be probably good for him. We're going to move... Where is he? Where's that guy? We want to keep Boyd Gordon in this. We're definitely going to move him down. Definitely going to move him down. And how many right wingers we have now? 5. We can move either Boyd Gordon or Sakak down. Sakak's younger. He's got a 2-way contract. It's going to be a little easier to move him around. So we'll move him down. That will give him some playing time in the AHL. And let's see. So we've got some moving around to do now. Now the next question is, do we move Duclair down to the 3rd line just so that we can put a Ginla in there? Or do we put a Ginla into that 3rd line? Or put him into the 1st line and put Doan down to the 3rd line? Doan's a power forward. He's a top 9. So, I mean... Yeah, that seems like a better idea. We'll put Doan down on the 3rd line. That'll help out with the veteran presence there. And it'll put Ginla on that first line. He's a top 6 still. I mean, he's not an elite player, but he's definitely still got the potential to score some goals and play well for you. So we'll do that. That'll give the group here some playing time. Defensively, we're going to grab Boschman now, and we're going to sub him in. And let's see. Stone is 25, low top 6. We'll grab... He's lefty. What's Larson? Larson's a lefty as well. We'll snag Grossman, put Grossman down, and have... No, we're going to leave it like this, I think. Well, that way Boschman can kind of help McCulloch. It'll kind of give a little more stability there on that second. He's a top 4 anyway, so that works out. Alright, let's see. Yes, I have more errors to fix. What are they? Special teams. Defensively. Oh, okay. Well, that'll work. Boschman, substitutes. Oh, what other ones are there? 4-man power play. Boschman. Extras. Third. Boschman, actually. Put him on... Put Stone in there. And then... We'll... Yep. Put Boschman there. Okay. Alright. Do we have everything on this? Yes. Alright, so we've traded with Colorado, so we're gonna stick away from Colorado. Alright. Dallas has Antti-Niemi on the block. Do we really want to go after Antti-Niemi? I know he's a starter, but him and Kari are kind of, yeah, I don't know. They don't want to trade Kari because I think they feel Kari is the better of the two, which they're not wrong. Niemi's 32, Lettinen is 31, so there's not really much difference that way. What's this kid's name? What's this kid? Jack Campbell. Minor backup goalie right now. 23, potential to be a starter. 74 overall. That's not that bad. I think we're going to stick away from these guys, though. I'll take a look on their defensive line, but I don't think there's really anything that's going to pop out at me and say, hey, you need to get this guy. So I think we're going to be good there. We'll take a look at left wing. Left wing, if we can find like not a Jamie Benn, obviously, because they're not going to trade him. But if we can find like a bottom line guy or like a top 9, bottom 6, that'd be like ideal. Roussel, they don't want to trade him. No, I don't think they've really got anything that we can really trade for. I mean, we've got the pieces to trade for some of these guys, but I'm trying to make it more realistic. Like, if they don't want to trade the guy, I'm not going to go after him. Like, because otherwise I would just go like, oh, 2 first-round picks for Tyler Seguin? Sure. Or, you know, something like that. It doesn't feel right to do it like that. It feels like you're cheating the game a bit. We'll take a look at just everything. I don't really think there's anything else we want from this, though. Like... They're looking to trade their picks, but I don't really want their picks because they're a decent team, so they're going to be a higher first round. If I were going to go for picks, I would want the low first round, because that's just the way I am. I like having those low, you know, top 15 picks. Just top 5 is really good, but you can live with top 15. So let's see. Let's take a look at... Do they want to trade one of these guys? No, they don't. Because that would be a good pickup. Either one of them. They don't want to trade either one of them, so we're going to take a look at defense. How old's this guy? Russo. 22. 73 overall. Top 4, medium potential. No, I don't think we want him. They're not really looking to trade anything. I think they're pretty set with what they've got. Franzen's 84 overall. No, they're not going to trade them anyway. They're definitely not trading Zetterberg. Zetterberg's their franchise guy, so... And they're not trading Datsu because he's... Even though he's, what, 38 at this point? 39, 37 at this point? He's still one of the best in the league. They're not really looking to trade much. Looks like they're just kind of looking to trade prospects for maybe like picks, possibly. I don't know if they're looking to trade their picks. Oh, they're looking to trade their picks. Wow. I wonder what they're looking for then. I don't really. Well, let's look. Let's look at what they're looking for. Because if they're looking for something specific, I mean, skaters match and block. Yeah, so they're looking for come in now. We'll trade you prospects. What it is they're looking for they're trade prospects for NHL ready guys right now. Is what they're looking for. They don't want our goalie, so I don't blame them because they've got 2 that are better. So let's go to Edmonton. We'll take a look here. They're looking to get rid of Andrew Ference, but from the look of it, Ference is probably going to retire at the end of the year. Let's look at the goalie situation. They've got Cam Talbot, and that's it. That's all they've got. He's not really the greatest. That's not really what we're looking for. So let's look at defense. They are looking to get rid of Ference. I think he's, what, 36, 37, 36. He's probably going to retire within a year or 2. What has he got left on his contract? 2 years. I mean, we've got cap room. That's for sure. We definitely have some cap room. So I don't think we need to go after this guy though. Nikita Nikitin, no. Clefbaum's a low elite. We'll see if they're looking to trade these guys later on in the, like closer to the trade deadline. Yakupov. I mean, there's nothing really, jumping out at me. Because, well, I mean, there's things jumping out at me like Connor McDavid, obviously, but they're not going to trade Connor McDavid. They're not going to trade Leandro Seidel. Nuge. They're not going to trade Nuge. I mean, it's just things they're not going to do. So, look at their picks. See if they're looking to trade picks. They are looking to trade picks. Not their first, though. They're not looking to trade their first rounder. That's probably smart. Alright, let's go on to Florida. They're looking to trade Yager. I mean, that's just... I'm all set with that, man. I'm all set with that. They're looking to trade old guys. I mean, I would take Yager. Because he's... I mean, even at 43, he's so good. But, I don't want to be that guy. Because he is 86 overall at 43 years old. I mean, that's just ridiculous. He might retire at the end of the year. I mean, we don't want to trade something away that really... They're looking to trade Roberto Luongo. This game doesn't get this. That's the thing. Like, if I'm Florida, I'm not looking to trade away Robbie Lou. I'm not looking to trade away players that can help me now, even if they are old. 36 doesn't really affect. Shouldn't really affect anything. Let's look at their goalie situation. I mean, their other goalie is Al Montoya right now. So I mean, not the greatest. We're not really looking to get rid of anybody defensively. Yager, Sean Thornton, they're not really looking to get rid of much. Teddy Purcell, they just got him in the trade at the trade deadline, I think. Yeah. Smith. Former Bruin right there, my friend. Ugh. Surprised I'm trying to trade UC Jokinen. Well, he's only 32, so no, that makes sense actually. At center, Bukestad. I don't really have anything to trade here. Let's look at LA. I don't think they're going to be looking to trade much either, except for maybe prospects, yeah. Lucic, Gaborik. Yeah, no, they're looking to trade prospects. We're not looking for prospects right now. We're looking for, I mean, we would be fine with prospects, but I don't want to trade away my players for in the now just to get those prospects. You know what I mean? Picks? Are they looking to trade picks? Yeah, and they don't have a first rounder this year. They've only got 3 picks in the 2016 draft right now, and it's a second, and a fourth, and a fifth. That's not that good. All right, on to the next. Minnesota. They've got a really good defenseman I would love to pick up, but I know that that'll never happen because he is probably the best person in this game. Dubnyk, yeah, Dubnyk's good too. Where is he? Ryan Suter. I think he's not actually the top guy. I think the top guy is on Nashville. I can't remember what his name is. Ryan Suter, though, I think is the second overall defenseman. So that they're not really looking to trade anything either. They're looking to trade trade prospects away for the here and now, from the looks of it. And that's probably smart because they're not a bad team. I mean, they're really not. All right, let's move on to Montreal. Galchenyuk's a really good player. All right, let's see. I don't really see anything again. They're just looking to trade prospects for players for now, from the looks of it. They're looking to trade Zach Fucale, which that might be. They've got Ben Scrivens and who's this? Mike Condon? Yeah. They've got. They're not looking to trade him. Fucale wouldn't be a bad pickup, but his trade value is through the roof, so we'd probably have to trade like a low range. And they're not even looking for a guy like that. They're looking for, let's see. They're looking for, well, we could trade him like a Boyd Gordon and like a first round pick. Oh, no, we can't trade him a Boyd Gordon. Never mind. We could trade them something lower. Something lower money-wise. Like, I don't know, like a Vitali instead? Oh, no, they'd have more than 45 skaters. So they need a goalie, actually. And they don't want a goalie. So they'd have to trade me a skater as well. Okay. Let's see. They'd have to trade me a... No, because they still need a goalie. They'd have too many people in the organization. Alright. Well, that's not going to happen. So, because they don't want a goalie. So, Patrick Elias. Elias is an 83 overall. No, that's not what I meant to do. Goalies. Well, they don't have any goalies straight away. And they're not really looking to trade anything away, really, from the looks of it. They really just want to trade away Patrick Elias from the looks of it, because he's what, 38, 39, yeah. Right. They've got cap room too. This guy, Shea Weber, yeah, Shea Weber. He's the top-rated defenseman in the game, I think. Let's see if they've got anything really worthwhile. Doesn't really look like it. Pekka Rinne, yeah, that'd be a good pickup, but that ain't gonna happen. Let's see. No, nothing really there. I don't really see anything that they're willing to trade away that we can use right now. So let's go to the Islanders. This video's taking a lot longer than I expected. No. They're not really looking to trade anything, I don't think. Probably really nothing at all. Maybe Myron Zhidlicki or... Yeah, no, not Hickey, whatever. This is Zhidlicki. Mark Zhidlicki. Didn't they just sign him to a contract? I thought they did. I don't know. Doesn't really look like they're looking to get rid of anything, and I know they're not going to be getting rid of anything. You know who would be on selling? Toronto. Toronto might be selling. What do they got? Maybe they're not selling. I figured they would be. I figured they'd be selling like a JVR or something like that, because they're trying to shed, you know, like they're in that rebuild phase. But maybe they're not, because JVR is kind of like their centerpiece. Maybe like a Winnipeg. Let's see if Winnipeg's looking to get rid of anything. Like a defenseman, that would be perfect. But they're not. I'd love to get like a Tyler Myers or Toby Enstrom. Enstrom wouldn't be bad either. Trouba would be good too. Myers would be the best, I think, to get from that group, because he's still got a potential to grow. But I don't think we can really get anything else. They're looking to trade Madison Bowie. I mean, that might be something to look into. At 20 years old, he's still only a 75 overall. Let's look at him. Let's see what we can trade for him. Can we get like a first rounder for him? Or give a first rounder for him? That would be... They don't really want a first rounder though. I don't know why. Trade our first rounder here, and then you just, no, it's not even close. The value's not even close with just one first rounder, so I think we're probably good for now. We'll try this with the little trades that we made for Ginla and Boscheman. Actually, no, we didn't check. Check one more. It's Boston. Do they have anything they're looking to get rid of? Chara. I don't want to trade for Chara. I love Chara, but I don't want to take away from the Bruins. I don't really like taking away from them. Let's take a look at Anaheim, see if they're looking to get rid of a defenseman. Not really. Yeah. Alright. I think that's good for now. I think the team we have is, at the very least, better. Because we picked up a couple of people, made some moves. The Iginla trade and the Iginla and Boscheman trade, I think, will help us out in the long run. Why is Boscheman in 2 spots? Oh, right, because he is, yeah, okay. We're gonna have to go back through this to make sure that he's not in 2 spots. Yeah, okay. We're gonna put Stone there. 2 spots there. All right, yeah. So we're gonna just change this up and make sure that we have this all fixed up. Extras, we fix that. Okay, that's fine. 3. That's fine. Extra attacker. Ekman Larson and Hansel. Yep. That's fine. Goalies are Mike Smith and Luis Dominique. Scratch. We don't have anybody scratched. I think that's it. Yeah. I think we're in good shape. We're going to start the season next time, and I think that'll do it. So until next time, I'll see you guys later.